Vital shell. All right. So we changed it out to the active devotion of fury. And now we get to go ahead and try out the Meteor. Built for destruction, taking damage grants a stacking buff. Its scythe tears open the void and splits damage between enemy hits. Boosting triggers a gravity well. Okay. We can do that. Tears open a void that splits damage between enemy hits. I don't know what that means. But this guy's got force damage by the looks of it, which is good, because we haven't had any force damage so far. Alright, and I think this is the final level. Congratulations, boyo. You're the only forced user, and you get finally get to move. Okay, you gonna attack? It feels like the World Eater takes a little while to rev up. Fell burst. Fires a rocket ball. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Hopefully this force damage does something good for us. I'm interested in seeing how it differs from literally everything else. Let's see here. We need a little bit of regen. Let's see. Jadeite Spirit. I have no idea how I'm going to get this. We will find out. We will find a means of making this work for us. How long does this stack last? Regeneration rate. I mean, in this case, it might actually be worth it. And Nova, because we're going to be getting up in their growth by the sound of it. See how well this does for us. Not too bad so far. Max 5 to health. Total amount of damage taken reduced. Force damage increased. Force damage increased. And let's go ahead and put Lifesteal on Fell Burst. Let's see how high we can stack this whatever it is buff. It's doing pretty well so far. 85%. I mean, I'm not really seeing the boost of light. Let's see here. I'm not really seeing the boost that we're looking for here. Let me check something. Equipment World Eater. Potency effect Lifesteal. I mean, it says it has lifesteal, 2%. Okay. Don't really see that in effect. Spell burst. Okay. Damage, all sources. I mean, potency would work for our World Eater there. Elemental Static Field. Creates a field of elemental damage around in the shell. Well, that doesn't work for me here. We're going with rockets. Let's go ahead and heat this up, see how it works. Yeah, the major drawback is that his primary buff takes a little while to rev up each wave. The good news is, that's kind of not a problem because oh, I changed my mind. It is a problem. I died horribly. Devotions to Destruction. Blood Temple. Consumes health. It consumes health and grants a large offensive buff. Can destroy the shell if overused. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to use this guy yet. Looks like it looks like what do you call it? Potency might be in play with this boy. Simply because he has that lifesteal effect. Find out. But I think that deliberately taking damage is a mistake. It doesn't seem to be doing enough to mitigate the cost. Don't worry, I'm sure I will take plenty of damage, all by my lonesome. Now that's an interesting question. How does block work with this? Potency. Jadeite. Potency. Lifesteal. Let's see how this comes together. Not sure it's working quite the way I wanted to, but hey, you get what you can when you can. Noise. Power increase from all damage, resistance. Chance to restore life upon felling enemies. May as well. Feeling that recalling life is going to be very useful for this boy. Let's see here. Attack speed. Fury. Fury on the Fell Burst, I think? Or Fury on World Eater. Let's take Potency and Fury and see what happens. If any luck, it'll be something good. The good news is that taking damage actually works towards the strategy, which is good because he has plenty of damage to be taken. Attack speed, max health. Consumes health and grants a large offensive buff. Can destroy the shell if overused. Let's try it. How long does the buff last? Okay, about that long. Does it ever go away if I keep it refreshed? Interesting. Force damage. Perdón. So you can stack it up to 3 times. And if your health is high enough, i.e. if it regenerates fast enough, it can also work in tandem with his dooms. Yeah, you can just artificially increase your doom this way. Fascinating turn of events. Attack speed. Attack speed. And I'm thinking Chaos Strikes. Yeah, this is one of the downsides of it, though. Overuse it and you wind up dying horribly. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Alright. Let's increase our max health so we got more to work with here. Well, you just made this really easy for me, didn't you? What we got here? Attacks have a chance to emit spores that erupt and deal physical damage. Okay. Not everything I wanted, but hey, a boy can't get everything he wants all the time. Honestly, this is a rare instance where health is actually more valuable than armor. And it works especially well for him because he keeps stacking Doom. I think it's called Doom. Oh, it can go into even higher percentages. That was interesting. That was very interesting. Let's re-roll this. 2 fell bursts. What's with the chariot here? Not sure how keen I am on this current development. I'm not getting a lot of health. Please don't let me die. Please don't let me die. I don't want to die. And middling results. More health. Well, we got ourselves an angel stone. Won't turn that down. But now we know that anytime we have full health, we can go ahead and buff ourselves up some. Now, one problem here. These guys are gray, and they are kind of blending into the background. Not really much of a problem, seeing it as they are on... Oh! Well, never mind then. There's apparently a very big problem. Well, hopefully I get something nice out of all this. What I get? Attack speed. I guess that works for on some level. But I'm not done with this yet. We were doing pretty good, and then everything went wrong. I'd rather it not go wrong. I should really focus on health this time. Potency, damage, elemental. More potency. Reroll. Force, thank you. Why are force weapons so scarce? I need to reread what this buff does. Force damage. Let's go with life steal. Life steal and hopefully. Increasing critical strike proportional to missing health percentage. Critical strikes have a chance to grant a special charge. Let's go with KO strike. I am curious what this buff supposedly does. Supposedly it helps on any tick of damage. Regeneration rate. Force damage. Tier 3 Divinity. Angel Stone. Did I already get that life in blue? I don't know. But we're gonna need a lot of life anyway, so let's go for it. Let's see what we can make happen. %, 70%. I hope that this is working out well for me. Let's try the Blood Temple again. Hopefully this turns out well. If I get through this without dying horribly. A lot of suppositions in there, but I have faith. Moment. Just need to test something. Damage. And more damage, I guess. Well, we got more lifesteal. I guess we can't complain about that. On the World Eater. I don't die horribly. So that would be very inconvenient, you know? Get all this way and then die horribly. You can't say I'd be fond of it. Okay. Force damage. Critical strike. Nova, since we're already on that. healing is pretty much all we've got. Uh-oh, this is bad. Got a little too greedy. Foolishness. What shenanigans have we brought upon ourselves? Ow. No good. Alright, guess we're taking Fury. Hopefully this works out well. Just poke him in the eye with the scythe, he'll be fine. I will say, we're running low on a little bit of health here. Getting to be a problem. It's a fine balancing act. I don't even have a tightrope. What? Okay, okay. Can't complain. Can't complain. Won't complain. Can't stop, won't stop. Hopefully good things come of this. Alright, force damage. Damage from all sources or regenerate. I think regenerate. Force. Alright. Just keep it up, and eventually everything will turn out the way it needs to. No need to worry. Did I get him? I think I got him. Telling me surprised. I might not be able to. I mean, I guess we'll go with dodge. No, I'm re-rolling. Max health. Okay, I will accept that. Wow, that was even worse. Armor rating, whatever. Fury. Moonstone. Reloading summons exploding orbs that surround the shell. Okay. I guess that's not bad. I think those that's force, isn't it? Yeah, explosions are force. We're hurting. Oh, that. Moonstone. Lifesteal, attack speed. Okay. It's a tier 2. I'm gonna try one more time. But first I want to check out these gemstones. Alright. So we have 2 of these. Okay, so I think the only one that we haven't gotten is blue and life, I think. Yeah, I think we've gotten green in... Yeah, I think we've gotten green and blue... No. Yeah, this one is red, isn't it? Yes, this is in the red family. Oh, okay, they're all lined up, aren't... No, they're not. They're not lined up. Darn it! Okay. Unlocks. Maybe there's one over here. 2 divinity and 2 acuity. Okay. 2 acuity and 2 fury. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and try that. Two divinity and 1 acuity. Try this one more time. Because why not? I mean, so far it isn't going horrible for us. If it does, we can always make it better again. The big problem is that I don't entirely know how we're going to make it so that we don't die horribly. Attack speed, range, block. Reroll. Oh, this is horrible. This is just awful. Okay, so we're gonna go with lifesteal. And I think the only one we have left is acuity. So that would be white and blue. Honestly, at a certain point, and I think that the fastest way to go ahead and play this would be to go ahead and just let it set. Chance to restore life upon felling an enemy. Let's go for it. Don't know how these doom stacks are supposed to work. I was supposed to look that up, and I didn't. I feel very foolish. Let's go with block, because we don't have any better options. Force damage, about time. Alright, spirit, Fell Burst. Hopefully we get to the last wave quickly. Regardless of how this turns out. it stays, it stays.
Not bad.
Force damage, max health, max health. Oh, really? We don't get anything that we want? Fine. Create a field of elemental damage around the shell. Let's try this. Don't get any force. Don't get the proper. Don't get anything really. Kind of hurting right now. Not gonna lie. Tier 3. Spell burst. Let's see how this goes for us. Hopefully it goes well. I wouldn't say it's going well. Yeah, we're hurting just a wee bit. And I guess that Doom Stack's coming up nice. That's something, I suppose. Max health. Max health. Nova. Since apparently we're just running headlong into our enemies now. I could kind of use a little help here. It's working pretty well. Elemental damage, I guess armor. And I guess we're going with you. Is our entire goal just to slam into things? It's like a freight train. And hope for the best. I think so. I mean, it's working pretty well so far. Max health. Critical strike. Oh, look, finally some force damage. Well, this is completely useless. Fires a... Okay, I guess we're going Soul River again. Just keep hammering. We'll see what happens. Looks like they're gonna die. That's what it looks like he's gonna do. We are not doing a lot of damage. We are taking a lot of damage. Alright, I guess was the plan the whole time? Ooh. Somehow I didn't die. Thank goodness. Okay. World Eater. Obsidian. %10 damage. Chance to summon a gravity well on hits. May as well. May as well. Who's firing missiles at me? 'Cause when was that a thing? Oh, they got new guys now. They got new guys that can fire missiles at me. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. I like how I'm moving nice and slow so they can kill me. Perfect. Force damage. We already got our regenerate, so armor rating. And I guess more jadeite. Is this working for me? I don't know. %40. 45%. Armor rating, I guess. Chaotic Strike. Arguably one of the worst builds that I've ever created. I would be very surprised if I actually managed to get to the end of it somehow. Yeah, I hope you don't. I hope you like having no health. Just run away. Run away, please. Like a little bit of health. Well, that's exactly what you got. A little bit of health. Hey. Finally. That will do. That's literally all I wanted. At least now we have stand a chance to regain some health. The more we boost up, the better off we are. At least in theory. But theories are treacherous things. Force damage. Regeneration rates. Well, I guess we are parrying Fellburst. Soul River. 5 faces. Why is it a helicopter? Ow. You know what? You guys can have it. You guys can have all the fun you want over there. I will be over here, away from you, trying to regenerate, trying to get my dignity back. I know, huge ask, probably not going to happen, but a man can dream. Armor at each way. Well, I'm glad that you went ahead and brought that at the very end. Perfect timing. I was just thinking, man, it would be great if someone introduced this perk at the tail end of my exploration. Sure would be great. And what do you know? You lived up to it exactly as I wanted. Aren't I a lucky boy? Nearly the way of 16. Deal 300 force damage, 300,000 force damage in a row. Not a big ask, but it's what a man could ask for. Force damage. Well, looks like we got acuity and death. Please perish. Please cease to exist. You know, what do you think he's doing? Whatever it is, please stop. You're repugnant. The game's figured out how we strafe now. Because the one reprieve I could have from damage doesn't get to exist. Naturally. Nice. Nice. Attack speed. Acuity. Please, just let me get through this. Please. Just let me survive another day. Please. Don't make me die. We built a character about taking damage. Well, that's great. Is there a way for him to recover health? No. No, you see, he doesn't get to recover health, ever. Instead, he gets to die. I shouldn't complain too much. I reset the level of my devotion, and I am making it to the end on the hardest level yet. That implies something. It implies that I'm stubborn and possibly sick in the head. Well, hopefully this works. Aquamarine. Critical strike, freeze enemies, and deal additional elemental damage. How useless. How useless. I feel a deep sense of shame. Please, get me out of here. I want off of Mr. Bones' wild ride. Nope, leave me alone. I don't want my buff anymore. I don't want anything. I just want to be left alone. I don't believe there are any good builds in this game anymore. I've abandoned all hope. Well, here's hoping. Reloading triggers a piercing physical attack that collects sparks as it might just accumulating every single type of damage. Hello, Blue Man Group. Mervan. Okay. Oh! Okay, getting right into my grill then, huh? Mervan the Pestilent. Are you doing enough damage, friend? I'm just gonna stay far away from you. I will deal with you when I can. What you gotta understand is that I am literally get stronger the longer I survive. I don't care how long it takes. Want to make my life absolutely awful? Go ahead. I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I'm willing to wager that I will get stronger faster than you. Honestly, you're probably the easiest boss I've had to face so far. I'm not gonna lie, it might be the easiest boss that I've ever faced. Just stay off of me, please. You're ugly and your mama dresses you funny. Fortunately, I have plenty of health. I like how I've managed to outlast the song somehow. I don't think the song is playing in the background anymore. Like the song is just giving up, and the pestilent killed it. There was nothing left but for me to attempt to not die. And to be perfectly fair, being immortal is a good way to not die. Celestial Avatar? Now, hold on now. We didn't say anything about two bosses. Hold on now. Hold on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And are you having fun? Ow. It's a good thing I have so much health. Did I wind up just absorbing the last of my health? Yes, I did. Okay. I won. Rank D. Oathbreaker. Fell Mervan as Meteor. Challenge mode. Fight through 20 waves of hordes and bosses for time. Horde waves have a kill count, while boss waves only demand the boss be felled. Reroll gems are self-contained and do not roll over into subsequent attempts. All right. Final answer. Fires homing missiles. Okay. Shell protocol increases damage for each enemy within short range. Increase damage for each enemy within short range. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Aquamarine. Speed 1. Speed 2. Well, I guess we beat the game. Okay. See ya. Bye.